Let's take a look at a couple of stories of some women who can't take accountability. I know what else is new, but is being forced to take accountability by the courts. But we'll see how accountable they get held, let's be completely honest. ICU Nurse, 37, who killed 6 people. And we're supposed to take her side, and some of the pictures that they're using to advertise this, just a lovely human being. It's funny. It's funny because you take a look at, let's just pull some example out of the clouds for a second, like a school shooter or something like that. You always get the disturbed picture, but no. The ones that you get right here, smiling, happy career woman, of course. A whole bunch of different pictures of her in the greatest light. And then you even get the stuff where she's at the scene, and I can't believe, that the video that we're going to take a look at here, you guys have probably already seen this. This is the one where she's driving basically 100 miles an hour all the way through an intersection, just plows through and practically vaporizes the car that she plows through at. Yes, that extreme speed, but she only looks like that. But again, we should feel bad for her because she had a fight with her boyfriend, I guess. But she killed 6 people, including a pregnant mother, her unborn baby, and 1-year-old son in fiery. She was literally going 100 miles an hour. I was just using an anachronism, but no, that's how fast she was going. How adorable. That's how fast it looks in the video, at least. LA crash, in custody after being held on $9 million bond after being discharged from the hospital. Okay, you kill 6 people and you only get held on $9 million bond? Wow. Let's see how adoring this write-up is. The ICU nurse who killed 6 people. Well, she was such a hero. That's why you need to put it out there, because she's the nurse. Including a pregnant mother, her unborn child, and 1-year-old son in a fiery $9 million crash, has been released. Nicole Linton, 37, a nurse from Texas who works in Los Angeles, is being held in Century Regional Detention Center in Linwood, California, after being released from medical supervision on Sunday. She is expected to be charged by the Los Angeles District Attorney. Oh no, that's that Garcon fucker who can never get anything right on purpose, at the Clara Shortridge Foltz Criminal Justice Center on Monday. I haven't seen any updates on this, and I can just only imagine how infuriating it's going to be when those charges eventually come down. She was taken into custody for vehicular manslaughter. Oh, that's it? After police said she slammed her car into 5 other vehicles while driving as fast as 100 miles an hour by an intersection at Windsor Hill. Let's get to the video, actually, because thanks to the Daily Mail, they got it. And I can't believe that is the only injury that we see right there, because this video is like, and even just taking a look at the stills of the aftermath, and that's the poor lady that got plowed into and killed. 23-year-old Ashery Ryan, try to get it right. Stop with your complex names. Died in the fiery crash with her 1-year-old child and was expecting another. Probably the fathers probably don't know who either of them are. 1-year-old baby boy Alonzo was killed in the horrific collision between South La Brea Ave and Slauson Avenue on Thursday afternoon. And as you can see, in all of its fucking glory, we'll just run it back because you don't need sound for this one. But why is it only vehicular manslaughter? Like, you knew exactly what you were doing, speeding that quickly, and like, okay, again, it's a busy rush hour intersection, and only vehicular manslaughter. I'm waiting for charges. I'm waiting for the charges. 8-month pregnant Ashery Ryan, 23. So she was like 8 months pregnant, not just like, I'm just kind of basically expecting sometime soon. No, she was on her way. Was pronounced dead at the scene alongside her 1-year-old son Alonzo Lucina Quintero and her unborn baby boy following the horrific crash. So that's 3 murders right there. The unborn child's father Renaud was also killed in the crash after the car split in half. So they were a happy I hate this even more now. The car split in half immediately on impact. Those close to the family confirmed Ashery, Renaud, and little Alonzo were on their way to a doctor's appointment. I hate this so much. I hate it a lot now. Check up on the drunk driver. Drunk driver smashed into the car, and they were traveling and just simply smashed. And again, the video is just playing right below us, so whenever you just want to take a look at what went on there, as you can see, just a simple drunk driving accident. Tabia Johnson, a witness to the crash, took a photo of Linton sitting down on the nearby sidewalk following the crash and the burning aftermath visible in the background. It's, yeah, ridiculous. Holy shit. Yeah, got black Mercedes barrels down La Brea Avenue. And again, nurses just aren't paid that much. She's driving a fucking Mercedes in Los Angeles. And again, she just, yeah, at high speed of, at 1:40 p.m. on Thursday, as dozens of cars, cross the intersection, slams into cars, packed highway next to a gas station, sparking fireballs, killing 6 and injuring 9. We got 4 taken care of right there. What are the other 2? And again, I can't believe for a murderer, they have so many smiling pictures of her. It's amazing, really, isn't it? Johnson, who condemned the woman's driving, oh thanks, at least you got to that, said Linton only appeared to have suffered minor injuries. And again, I can't fucking believe that. How quickly she sawed through that vehicle and only has a cut on her arm. That's fucking ridiculous. There is no God. Including bleeding near her head. Oh, okay. Linton is cooperating with investigators, checking her blood work to see if she was under the influence when the fatal collision took place. Stunning video of the crash shows vehicles screeching across the street, bursting into flames before finally coming to a stop in a mangled wreck just a few feet away from the rows of highly flammable pumps. Oh, fuck, yeah, I didn't even take into account that there was a gas station that was right there. And in California, that would have been like $1 billion accident. A woman who identified herself as Linton's friend said that she was drunk and fighting with her boyfriend. Therefore, she won't be charged that harshly. You fucking wait for it. You absolutely wait for it. This is... Oh, I'm getting ready to be mad for this one. Before she got into her car and smashed into a traffic jam. The gut-wrenching fatal pileup happened between South La Brea Avenue and Slauson Ave Thursday afternoon, and we're still waiting for fucking charges? What? 8 people were left fighting for their lives with horrendous injuries, following the devastating smash at 1:40 p.m. on Friday. Of those injured, 6 were teens, and 1 suffered major injuries, and the driver is one of those with injuries in the hospital. LA County Medical Examiner Coroner confirmed and listed Ashley Ryan's death, along with her unborn baby boy Ryan. Ashley's sister, Sienna, who posted a message on Instagram after the incident, said that she's still shaken and heartbroken over the loss and condemned the driver who she said slammed into her brother-in-law's car. Also, they were a married, happy family. Oh, this is really just AIDS. We are looking to get a legal representation because this doesn't make any sense, Sienna said after reviewing videos of the crash. Her taking my sister, nephew, brother-in-law, she took my only son's cousin. Yeah, my son's only cousin, and the other one as well, because he was 8 months along. That's the real legitimate child. We're deeply hurt. We have to bury 5 people. Well, I guess, I don't know how that works. Don't mean to be, like, too terribly morose or insensitive or anything like that. But, does the 8-month-old child get its own coffin? Does it... weirdly enough stay inside the mother when they're buried? Like, oh, I don't even really want to think about that, and it's weird. It's very weird. Alonzo's father, Luis Fernando Quintero, wrote online, I don't have any words right now. I'm in too much pain because this is something I never expected. No one did. I'm going to miss you both, and I didn't get to say goodbye or make up for the time lost with you, Alonzo. My heart is aching. May y'all rest in peace. Peace incorrectly spelt and then not using punctuation as well. But again, the father's grieving. I'll just let it pass for a second. God has gained 2 amazing angels. You didn't think much about your grandkids? Like, what are you talking about? Come on. The family have created a GoFundMe to help with funeral costs following the horrific ordeal. But yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for a little bit more of an extrapolation on this absolutely horrific act. Because like it says, okay, one woman who claims to be the friend of the Mercedes car driver said that she believed she had been drinking after an argument with her boyfriend before the deadly crash. That's going to be some sort of a way out. Oh, he made me do that after I was fighting with him, and I just had to drink, and I just needed to go for a drive at 100 miles an hour through busy downtown Los Angeles. Good for you. Hopefully you get the book thrown at you. And another emotional woman who's just, hey guys, you remember, women are just crazy sometimes. Oh, it's that time of the month. They're just being a little hormonal. You just have to go ahead and you have to excuse the bad behavior sometimes. California dermatologist Yue Yu, arrested for allegedly poisoning her husband. Yeah, place your bets on what the charges against her are going to be. Southern California dermatologist was arrested last week for allegedly poisoning her husband, who had set up a hidden camera to catch her in the act. Oh, so her husband already knew that some fuck shit was going on. Interesting. Yue Yu, 45, who treats patients in an office in Mission Viejo, was busted Thursday after Irvine police served a search warrant at the couple's home. Her 53-year-old husband, whose identity has not been released, because he doesn't want to be poisoned anymore, told police that he had been suffering from an unexplained ailment for about a month. His condition became increasingly worse, and based on the husband's examining his routine and looking at what could have been causing it, he grew suspicious of his wife and put a hidden camera in the place that captured her poisoning him. Yu's husband of 10 years, who turned over the video evidence to authorities, sustained significant internal injuries. Now, as we know from the data that's out there, women normally initiate breakups. Like 80% of the time they're responsible for it, okay? Even when it comes to divorces, the numbers are even more clear when it comes to that. So why didn't she break up with him? She clearly is getting her own bag, so she doesn't need provision, right? She's a dermatologist after all, and that's a fairly lucrative career opportunity. I'm going to take a wild guess. There's probably a pretty significant life insurance plan. Officer Bingham declined to elaborate further or provide additional details of the alleged poisoning, citing an ongoing investigation. Detectives are still investigating a potential motive. We do believe this is a domestic-related incident. There's nothing that we discovered that could cause for concern for patients that you treated. You, whose bail was set at $30,000 for attempting to murder her husband. $30,000 bail. So $3,000 cash. Jesus Christ. Was released from custody late Friday after posting bond. Of course, yeah, she's a doctor. Three grand is nothing. She had not been formally charged by prosecutors. Of course not. Her husband filed for an emergency restraining order in Orange County on Friday. Yeah, no doubt, claiming he was a victim of domestic violence. Court documents reviewed by the Post show, and if he has video evidence of her just putting some rat poison in his food, I would say so. Hearing has been set for August 18th. Yu's husband also filed for divorce on Friday. The couple had been married since July 2012 and have 2 kids aged 7 and 8. Ooh, somebody's looking for an easy out. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Your father died, and let's be real here. How old is she? She's 40-something. Yeah, 45 years old. I'm just going to take a wild guess that somebody feels like she missed out on life going through medical school for as long as she does in order to get her PhD, because I think that's what the smock shows. So she was in school for quite a long time. That was 10 years ago at that point. She's 45 now, so she would have been 35 back in the time when they got married. So she would have settled down with the older man at that point. She could be trying to get her excitement out of the way now that she has a practice and she wasn't dedicating herself during her peak sexual market value time, okay, because she would have been in postdoctoral school, okay, doing her residency and all that kind of stuff during her 20s and building up her practice in her early 30s, getting married, having kids, and then at 45 realizing that, oh my god, time's a ticking and maybe there's some alpha dick out there that I didn't quite get. Once again, females' fear of missing out, resulting to incredibly bad decisions. Like, why don't you just break up with them? Okay, I'm sure it could be amicable. Unless this dude's like super fucking rich, which is highly possible because, again, women just date across and up. And if you're marrying across, that dude better be on an upward trajectory with a lot of different avenues to create additional income. The hubby is seeking sole custody of the children. He's got a chance. At least he should. He did try to kill him, after all, and asked the court to keep the kids away from their mom pending an upcoming court proceeding. Prosecutors were reviewing the allegations to determine whether to press charges. Well, if they have the video evidence, I think that's pretty slam dunk shut case. But again, what do I know? According to an Orange County District Attorney's Office spokeswoman, Ms. Yu, the attempted murderer, absolutely and unequivocally denies trying to poison her husband or anybody else. Her attorney, David Wohl, told the Post on Monday he wouldn't comment any further on the allegations against her client, but said that they have yet to receive video footage. Yeah, but the police have, so yeah, that's tough. She doesn't plan to go anywhere near the accusing spouse right now. Like, there's multiple. Like, come on. Wohl said when asked about their request for a restraining order. She got a James Bond name, Emily Yu. Anyways, Yu is affiliated with Providence Mission Hospital, which issued a statement noting while her arrest saying staffers were cooperating with authorities. The incident is a domestic matter. She tried to kill somebody. Okay, at least those are the allegations that are out there right now. Bet you she still has her job if all of the charges just end up breaking her way. Just saying. You think it would happen the other way around if the genders were reversed? Just saying. And we want to reassure the community that there's no impact on our patients. Yeah, obviously. You're just going to be down one dermatologist for the time being. Mission Heritage Medical Group officials told the Post while referring additional inquiries to the cops. Yu's biography was apparently removed from the hospital's website as of Sunday. Oh, she might actually be out on the skids. All right, then. She had previously attended medical school in Washington University in St. Louis. Staffers at Yue Mission's VAO office declined to comment when reached by the Post early Monday. Attempts to reach her and her husband were unsuccessful. Yeah, he's still just trying to cough up the rest of the rat poison. In 2010, Yu became a board-certified dermatologist in California. She is currently listed in good standing with the American Board of Dermatology. But what about the toxicity department? How about that? She was later certified in a micrographic dermatology surgery in 2021. So this is a bitch on her way up for sure. So I would be interested to see what her logic behind this is, because this is somebody who is in a legitimate field of practice. Okay, like this isn't some PhD in basket weaving or gender studies or anything like that. This is a bitch who knows her stuff. So why are you poisoning your husband and just not divorcing him? Okay. But also, that's another one of those indicators. Okay, she got a theoretical promotion here by becoming a micrographic dermatologic surgeon, okay, in 2021. That's also another big indicator as to divorce as well. If the woman starts to make more money or gets a significant increase in salary, it normally leads to divorce very, very quickly after, like a 60% clip. Just saying, there must be some reason out there. There must be some big stigma in her head that divorce is not a viable option. But yet, killing your husband is. I'm going to be keeping an eye on these two cases, seeing what the charges end up being. Knowing who the DA in Los Angeles for the first one, the vehicular manslaughter, you know, that drunk bitch that just plowed and killed 6 people and then horrifically injured 8 others. Those could be light charges. And then this one as well, I'm sure that there's going to be some simp DA that's going to be out there saying, well, I don't know, she didn't actually kill anybody and he's not going to have any long-lasting scars. So, you know, she doesn't have a track record. She doesn't have a history. It's just going to be interesting to see these motherfuckers squirm out of this stuff. So, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.